So the Bucks win the tip. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Hart. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. To the middle. Hart can't hit.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Antetokounmpo's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Outside Anunoby. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night now. And he knocks down the first one.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Prince. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Takes a 13-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The kick out to Kuzma. 3-pointer off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
It's Lillard. He's off on the layup. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. It's tipped.
Yeah, Portis relished that chance just to wipe away the shot.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Trent in for Damian Lillard. The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Brunson against Porter. That puts him in the lead. Brunson's got 8 points.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Brown. It's hard on the wing. Still no points. Portis against Robinson. Drives to the hoop. And a big finish by Robinson.
The momentum that Robinson had on that drive, he just comes crashing through the defense.
Trent's shot is off. Outside Hart. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Porter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees. Ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Jackson. That's good from Bridges.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo past the Porter. Antetokounmpo on the attack. That shot missing. Achua with some nice D. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. New York leading by 4. Payne, the pass to Robinson. Anunoby with it. Elbow shot. Basket's good. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
Anunoby staying flexible on offense and taking what he finds in the mid.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Bridges against Porter. Left side Payne. Lets the 3 fly. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. And the dunk by Lillard.
Every so often he's going to remind you that Dame Dollar can make you holler.
So it's the Knicks now. And here's Payne. Outside Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Kuzma. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And here's Bridges. And he recovers it. Lillard against Payne. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Antetokounmpo against Achua. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Robinson, a screen on Porter. Here's Bridges. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And you see why coach is comfortable running offense through Bridges.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Achua. McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard up top. Brunson defending. Lillard against Brunson. Fires the 3. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Lillard's got 7 points.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Outside McBride. Pass to Robinson. Now Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Lillard. Here's Brunson. Robinson with it. And Brunson gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Crafty and shifty. Those are 2 adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Porter with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Brunson. It's deflected. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. The shot by Lillard, no good. New York leading by 5. Shoots from the line. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Jackson comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Trent in for Damian Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. And this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up by 4. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp.
And looking at where the Knicks... And that's it for halftime.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. To the inside, 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it funky.
Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. The Bucks trail by 4. Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New York shooting around 50% of the game so far. Brunson passes to Hart. From 13. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Hart's got his first points of the game.
This is the area Hart likes on the 3.
Kuzma finds Porter. That 3's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. You won't see them miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Knicks leading by 4. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Here's Lillard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
1:58 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Towns, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Impressive!
Wow! I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Brunson against Lillard. Brunson surveys. Can't hit from the elbow. The Bucks trail by 4.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can. But Damian Lillard is just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
It's his first trip to the line. Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Lillard. He does not get the second one. The Bucks trail by 3. Prince finds Portis. Back to Prince. Kuzma pass to Prince. Now here's Trent. Clock at 6. Portis outside. Shoots over Robinson. Portis' shot is off. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Towns. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
New York leading by 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson with the finish inside.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Kuzma, the pass to Trent. The kick out to Kuzma. Back to Trent. Prince, the pass to Trent. Off target from 3-point range. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. New York out in front, up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches."
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Now here's Payne. Pass to Towns. He can't get it to go.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. New York leading by 3. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Porter. Towns against Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
3 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one comes up a bit short. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Hart passes to Anunoby. Towns down low. The rebound by the Bucks. Lillard left side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple of years.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez comes in for Sims. And Kuzma subbed in for Prince. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Hard against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Lopez. Bucks trail by 5. Lets it go for 14. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Porter. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Jacks up a 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Knocks down the long J.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Brunson against Lillard. Free throw line jumper. And he hits the jumper. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, huge moment from J.P. Brunson knocking it down.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Brunson.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Hart passes to Brunson. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Laces one from 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fires in the triple. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. So New York wins it. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent... I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.